Recovered log from the Ross Ice Station archive dated 12 February 1986. Author unknown. File marked Preliminary Biological Report Project Masticate sealed until Facility 13 requisitioned the material for further testing. We weren't looking for it. We were looking for something else entirely. Meteorite fragments embedded in the shelf ice, nothing more exotic than that. We were 16 miles east of the main station when the drill hit something soft. At first, we thought it was a pocket of snow, but when we pulled the core sample out, we saw it. A thin ribbon of pink embedded deep in the ice, glistening faintly even in the dark. One of the crew laughed and said it looked like chewed gum. It did. Warm to the touch despite the -50 wind, flexible, sticky, sweet-smelling, faintly sugary, faintly metallic. I told them to bag it. We cut a square of the ice around it and brought it back to camp. By the time we were inside, the ribbon had begun to extrude itself, slowly stretching like taffy inside the ice, pressing against the clear wall of its prison. We couldn't stop watching it. When we tried to chip away the ice for a better look, the stuff slid out of its channel, curling over the chisel blade to meet our hands. It didn't freeze, it didn't shatter, it stayed soft. We kept it on the workbench overnight. By morning, it had doubled in size. We were only half awake when O'Connell reached out and touched it barehanded. I remember the sound it made, a faint wet pop, like pulling candy off wax paper, and the way his breath hitched. Then he smiled. He said it tasted good. We told him to stop, to spit it out, but he just laughed. When he finally pulled it out of his mouth, it had grown longer, wet strands webbing his fingers and lips, clinging to his teeth like vines. He said, thoughtful, "It likes it better warm." We locked him in the supply closet after that. We thought it was the cold making him crazy. We were wrong. At some point during the night, the gum slipped under the door. When we opened it again, he was gone. Just a faint sticky outline on the floor and a low, steady sound that I still hear now if I sit still enough. We sealed what was left in a steel container. We told them it was inert. We told them it was harmless. We shipped it north. Facility 13 requisitioned it 2 weeks later. We never saw O'Connell again, but we still hear him sometimes, in the quiet, when the wind dies, patient, sweet, waiting for someone else to take a taste.